Hello, hello, hello there, my beautiful YouTube family. Thanks so much for joining me for another episode of Smile with Me with an exclamation mark on the end. I'm Lisa, your host, and today I have a Lisa's Logic episode. For those of you who are just catching up with me on YouTube or just discovering me, catching up on videos and whatnot and stuff, Elisa's Logic video is one that I try to keep it around about 10 to 12 minutes or so, and they are very unedited. And by that, I mean you may hear me repeat myself maybe two, three, maybe even four times. You may hear me say, way more than I should be. You might see me take a look at my notes here because I can't remember exactly what it was that I wanted to say next. Or you may hear me stammer or stumble over some of my words because I'm trying to get my thoughts together and things. So I'm asking if you will please, please, please give me just a little bit of grace. Thank you so much. All right, I pray that you will not focus on all of those things and put your focus on the message that I am trying to present to you, which today happens to be about how short life can be. I want to talk about the Bible verse that I want to center all this around, which comes from the book of Nehemiah, the 8th chapter and the 10th verse. And it says that the joy of the Lord is your strength. Well, all I can say is that I feel like I'm a pretty strong person. And so I have to believe that it is coming from the joy that I have in my heart for the Lord. I want to talk to you just about how short life can be. I don't want you guys to stumble across it or fall flat on your face, discovering it like I did. 12 years ago, I lost the love of my life and my absolute best friend at the age of 40. Yeah, last I checked, 40 is pretty doggone young. I never would have imagined prior to 12 years ago that you could be 40 and absent from your body and in the presence of God. I just didn't know that. I thought that was stuff that only happened to people that were like upper 80s, in their 90s, and maybe even in their hundreds and stuff. Never would I have suspected something like that happening to a 40-year-old. So, hey, life is short. And I just want to give you some things, to take along with you as you go throughout your journey of life, just to keep in mind that life is short and how we need to live our life to the absolute fullest. I did some research about about life expectancy, and I went all the way back to 2008, and it looks like from 2008 up to around 2019 that the life expectancy was the same. It was anywhere from 78 years and no months to 78 years and 7 months. So then, of course, 2020, the pandemic hit us. And during that time frame, we had people, y'all, that were getting up out of here. During the pandemic, for me, it brought new meaning to tomorrow may be too late. You need to do it today. You need to get your act together today. You need to do it. And things because like if you're like me, you lost some family members and some friends in the pandemic. And things when I started looking at how the age expectancy changed, I was actually a little surprised. I thought that the age range would have been a bigger gap than what it was. But what I found was like during 2020 and 2021, it really only dropped by about 2 years. It dropped down to like 76.6 or 76 years and 6 months rather, for life expectancy. And I just was expecting it to have been a little bit of a wider gap, just because of the pandemic. But apparently it was not. So that was very surprising to me. But I do know that we lost a lot of people during that time frame. And even though we're still in the pandemic now, we are still losing people, just not at the same rate that we were a couple of years ago. But we're still losing people. So I just want you guys to know, hey, life is short. We got to make sure that we live our life to the fullest while we're here on earth traveling throughout our journey of life. Eat dessert first. For those of you who know me well, and if you've ever been out to eat with me, and if there was a yummy dessert that was presented before me, my thing was always eat dessert first because life is uncertain. Well, I still believe in that, and I still follow that rule of thumb, and I think it's okay for you to do it too. I just encourage you to do it in moderation because I still want you to be healthy and well. Okay, so let's do it in moderation. But hey, eat that cake first. Eat that cookie first. Eat that slice of pie first. Enjoy it. Life is short. If you've been making a cake, in the cake batter, you've been making some cookies or something, it's okay if you want to lick the spoon, or you know what? Just go on and lick the bowl. It's okay. If you made a really yummy meal, or if someone else made the meal and it was super delicious, you know what? Take that finger and just run it across that plate, and there you go. Lick your finger, lick the plate. Judgment free. I don't judge you, and I sure do hope nobody else out there is judging you either. So hey, you do you, boo, because life is short. Ladies, if you see some real nice shoes out there, it might be some red bottoms or something out there, and or a really nice dress, girl, get it. Just do it. Buy it. Guys, if you see some nice shoes out there, or a nice suit, a nice pocket square, or if you see a bow tie or a tie that you know that you can rock, do it. Buy it, man. I encourage you to purchase it. All right? But again, in moderation. Don't get too much stuff. We don't want you to have like an outrageous credit card bill, okay? The other thing I've discovered with life is you got to let it go. You just got to simply let it go. So what? So what you didn't get that car? So what he doesn't understand the value or recognize your value? So what she doesn't think that you're masculine enough? So what you didn't get the promotion? So what you didn't get the job? So what they don't like you? Oh well, it's their loss. Do you, boo, because life is short. Make good choices. Have no regrets. Have no regrets. So make good choices because life is short. Smile. I love to smile because I have so much joy in my heart. I love to smile. Be happy. Choose joy. It'll make you feel better. Be kind. No need to be hateful. Just be grateful. Life is short. Don't argue. We don't have time for that. It is what it is. Let it go. Walk, play, dance, sing, run in the rain. As long as it is not thundering or lightning, because your life is precious, and I don't want want you to end it by dancing in the rain while there is lightning going on. We don't do that. I want you to enjoy your life while you're here. Splash in that mud puddle. Do it. Enjoy it. Kids do it, and they seem to have a lot of fun doing it. So why can't an adult do it? Life is short. Breathe. Get a mani-pedi. I call that self-care. Breathe. Just breathe. It's okay. Life is short. Enjoy you. Self-care. Take care of yourself. Get your hair done. Get your nails done. Get your brows done. All that stuff. Whatever brings you some joy, do it. Celebrate yourself and celebrate others. Hang out with friends. I've been doing that solidly for probably the last month or so. Just getting together with friends and do it often. Let people know just how much you care about them. Send them a quick text message, to say, hey, you know what? Just had you on my mind and just wanted to say, hey, and that may be all you need. Just, hey, what's going on? Just making sure you're good. Spent some time last weekend with a real dear friend of mine who recently got a job promotion that was extremely well deserved, I might add, because she has worked hard, and she's been praying. She has a great relationship with God, and she got that promotion that she's been looking for. and it came to her, and I couldn't be more grateful for her. Share your joy with others. Celebrate yourself. Spent some time later, a couple of days ago, actually, with another good friend of mine, just getting to know each other, you know, spend time with people. Let them know that you care about them and that they can count on you. Stop being so uptight and stressed. Give it to God. Let Him take the wheel. Let Him do the driving for a while, and you sit back and enjoy the ride. Have faith. Have faith in Him. Trust His timing and trust His process. God's got you. I can promise you that, because He is good and He just wants to talk to you. So I would encourage you to, hey, have a conversation with Him, because I'm sure He would enjoy it. You'd feel better after you have a conversation with Him too. At least I do. I usually feel much better. Well, friends and family, I just want to thank you for letting me come into your space one more time to share with you about the goodness of God. And to talk with you, not talk about you, oh Lord, to talk with you about how short life can be and how we need to just embrace it and hang on tight and enjoy the ride. Life is good. It really is. I love you. I love you all. And I need you to promise me that you will have an amazing rest of the day, and promise me that you will do it on purpose. Please like, subscribe, and share my channel with your friends. It's Smile with Me with an exclamation mark. Look for me on YouTube. Check out my other videos. I'll see you again soon. Mwah.